A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. Now Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 29. A big play there for Minnesota. And even 50 yards. Mason going to get it on first down to about the 26 here. The Vikings at 1-1 through 2 games. Thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind is certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Allen going to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
Will Reichard on for the field goal.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. Well, they started the drive backed up pretty deep, but a nice effort to position, get into field goal range on the game's opening possession.
And Brandon, I think from where they started, the initial thought was, can we get 1 or 2 first downs and help out our defense after we pump the ball away with field position? But as that drive went on, and their sights got set a little bit higher, they were thinking touchdown, ended up settling in between and coming away with a field goal.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
11.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This one caught downfield by Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And he's going to handle it on the touch pass. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they've run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11.
Here we go. 11. 12.
Here's Burrow. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's good for 28 yards.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper.
It's now a 2nd and 6.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
11. Here we go. Back. Right 80.
Now it's Burrow. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Back.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. 3 yards on the keeper, and it's 4th down.
Evan McPherson on for the field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And that'll do it for the 1st quarter of play. 3-3, a tight one after 1 on EA Sports.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not all that joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. Trey Hendrickson. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this 1st half. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. That's caught at the 25. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. A big play there for Minnesota. 53 yards. Really hard to imagine a quarterback like this being available in a trade. What an impact. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. To throw, it's Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. Middle of the field to Jefferson. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15.
It's 4th down.
And his kick is good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So we're trading first-half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. We got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. There are no 2 plays that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Here we go, here we go. Right, 80.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Got him in. It's Brown. Down the right sideline. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Chase Brown. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays in this NFL, you're thinking touchdown almost every drive because everything's so high-powered. Yeah, you'll take the field goal, but you always feel like you're leaving points out there when you don't put it in the end zone.
They'll be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Trey Hendrickson, the one who gets him on the ground. 2nd and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
Now Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Allen now looks to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Straight ahead, here's Mason. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And he's going to be dropped. sacked. Back at the 15-yard line. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. 3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal. To the air. Allen will try and do this himself. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now. And
not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
11 Thomas. 180.
Burrow will throw. This one complete to Yoshibas. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Burrow. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
And now a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
11. 180.
To the air again, Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Jamar Chase, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Bengals will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. That's down the field for Jefferson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
At the 39-yard line.
Here we go.
Higgins goes in motion right. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
On the right side open is Gesicki. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 23 yards the pickup there.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Here we go. 11.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find Higgins. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now. Evan McPherson out for the Bengal field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. McPherson's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same, because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Here's Allen. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Allen going to run with it. That is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
Well, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. They'll hand it to Mason. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. And they'll go again with Mason. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts, because he definitely needs some assistance.
Throwing now is Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Allen to throw it. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Demetrius Knight in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on third and goal. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. 10 yards gets him closer, but now it's fourth and goal.
Completed pass.
Yeah, I know.
Fourth down situation. Do you play analytics on this one? Well, you know, what do your analytics tell you about going for it here? I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin, fourth quarter. You're going. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown.
What does 2 do for 2 makes a 3-point game?
His second touchdown on the season. And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Allen will try to throw for it. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Jesus, second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to keep. Now, Burrow loses the football. Oh, one of the
Let's go. We have a chance.
has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Let's go, Harrison.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. On the give, it's Mason. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 53 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Right back to Mason. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the 26-yard line.
Mason. It'll be a gain of 5. It's going to bring up a third and about 7 left.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to make it fourth down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And this one is right through. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On one, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Here we go, here we go.
And this is going to be intercepted. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over first and 10 at the 30.
Now they run. It's Mason. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 31.
Allen. That is going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Trey Hendrickson getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. A big play looming on 3rd down. Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's Mason. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Mason, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
12. Let's get set. 180.
To throw, Burrow. That's complete to Chase. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings,
here we go.
Take their shots.
11, 180, 11.
Now Burrow. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
180.
Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down. Got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have as well as to understand where they are on the field.
A throw left sideline for us, incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And is it a touchdown? No signal. No, they say incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face.
We have a real shot at winning this game.
Let's do this. Down to the next snap.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he stopped immediately there. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
At the 20-yard line.
A little less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd and 10. To throw is Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Got to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Here's Allen.
No.
Look at this. It's intercepted.
No. Not like this.
Down the sideline he goes. And they will finally get him.
We lost.
Not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard
I
line.
panicked and threw it.
So they get the interception, and almost as importantly, a big return after that.
And who was the guy that saved
should
the
have gone
touchdown,
overtime.
partner? The guy who threw the interception. A lot of times, he just gives it the old way, but given...
And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
I have 8 seconds.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Could throw him there. Could do that.
This is 1st and 10. Throwing, Allen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, you've certainly got to be on your toes defensively when you're facing Josh Allen. He can hit you from any angle. He's got arguably the strongest arm in the business, and he uncorks a deep one here. But that one falls incomplete.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. This to possibly force OT. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking for, but couldn't secure.
I'll talk to you guys later. Wish that could end it better. Wish we were trying to go for a win. We should have took it over to talk to the 5-1 crew later. Bye.